Now I admit that may be a little bit of a clickbaity title, but the fact is I did buy myself an iPhone 16 Plus well after the iPhone 17's launched. And you may want to too. Hear me out. I was in the market for a new iPhone, and ideally I always buy the Max or the Plus phones wherever possible because I don't own an iPad. And the reason I don't own an iPad is because I realized whenever I did own an iPad in the past, after the novelty period died out, the iPad would kind of become that obsolete product that would just sit there because 90% of your work kind of happens on your phone, and then you end up trying to force yourself to use that iPad to consume content. The Plus or the Pro Max phones, on the other hand, becomes that sweet spot where you do have a bigger screen to consume content, and it is your phone at the end of it, so that's one device less. Now, I could have gone for the 17 Pro Max, but the price difference between the US and India for the 17 Pro Max is colossal. I was not spending that much dough. And also the second reason, because I did want to buy the new Apple Watch SE 3, and most definitely and more importantly, I wanted to buy the AirPods Pro 3, which I did buy, and I firmly believe that this is a good upgrade from the last generation. I kind of had to budget myself. Ideally, I could have bought the iPhone 17 Plus, but what Apple has done this year is discontinued the Plus model and have introduced this nutrition deficient iPhone Air instead. Now, a lot has been said about the iPhone Air already on the internet, and the sales kind of speaks for itself. But I would definitely not buy the iPhone Air because lack of battery life, yes, and it's not really a bigger screen. It's a 6.5-inch screen, which is 0.2 inches bigger than the smaller phones. Nothing close to the 6.7 and 6.9 inches of the Maxes and the Plus phones. So I realized my option available is to buy last year's iPhone 16 Plus. And I could do that officially from Apple because, like every year, what Apple does is keeps its non-Pro phones still in sale officially in the Apple stores. So when the 16 Pros and 16 Pro Maxes launched last year, you could still buy the 15 and 15 Plus. Likewise, this year, after the 17s launched, you could still buy the 16 and 16 Plus. So I bagged the 16 Plus, which is probably going to be the last of the Plus versions of the non-Pro phones. And I'm glad I did, because I travel a lot. I consume a lot of content on this phone. It is the bigger size. It has great battery life. And I had a little bit of dough to spend to buy the Watch SE 3 and the AirPods Pro 3, which are great. And I will be doing a review on that. The AirPods Pro 3 is a significant upgrade from last year's. Stay tuned for that. So if you are like me and you like a little bigger size phone to consume content, if you don't own a tablet, I think the 16 Plus is a good enough upgrade. And since Apple sells this officially in the Apple Store, you can also buy Apple Care Plus, which I think is a no-brainer because they really stand their ground and they support you in terms of accidental damage like no other company does in India at least. If you don't want to miss that review on the AirPods Pro 3, go ahead and click that sub button so you get notified when I do upload that. Also, on another note, my friend Samantha and I also have another channel called the Weekend Brain Podcast, and it's basically just an unhinged version of us. It's purely banter.
If I'm not on Instagram, they can't cancel me.
2 minute silence for that joke. Male genital piercing. Does it have to be hard or soft?
I didn't say it, but
If I don't get it, I get to slap you.
why do you get to slap me?
I'm slapping myself. Hey Annie, can you get me a pair of pants?
I think I am gay, guys. I'm curious now.
It's another channel that we are trying to grow together. So if you aren't subbed to that, I'll link it down in the description. Would appreciate you subbing to that channel as well. And you can probably see a non-scripted, unhinged version of me. I'm not sure you're going to like it, but that's what I have to offer. That's it from me. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.